Hola amigos, hola amigas, welcome, croeso, bienvenido, assalamu alaikum, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a quick demonstration and a show of the Vax Advance, Dual V Advance. I'm going to do it on this carpet here in the garage. About 7 years ago, when we had the flooring done downstairs, the carpet I took out and I laid it in here with the underlay to give a bit more kind of protection against things in here, against the damp, and it works really well. So this carpet hasn't been shampooed in 7 years. It's seen every single type of traffic through it, so I thought for the purposes of doing a demo for this I would shampoo it, just have a go, see if it'll make any difference. I don't really care, it's just a garage, but still it's a good way for me to demo this. So I've cleared everything out of here, I've thoroughly vacuumed the floor, and I'm going to go through this Vax Dual V Advanced carpet washer and we'll give it a quick demo. So I've taken you off the tripod so that I can show you around the machine. This was an upgrade from the Bissell one that I had. I can't remember what it was now. I'll see if I can find it and put it in the description. Anyway, so this one, I thought the one I had before, the Bissell one, had the just the one container with the bladder system on it, but I wanted something that was a bit better, and this came up really well in reviews a couple of years ago, so I thought I'd buy it, and it's fantastic. I love it. So we have here, it is the Vax Dual V Advance, washes carpets and upholstery, sucks up spills, heated cleaning, spin scrub brushes, Dual V technology, auto mix system, 6-year guarantee. So this is the container here where the dirty water collects. Just have to undo the clip at the back and then open it up. It's been a while. Inside here you have the collection tank of the dirty water. That is the stop valve, and in here is the filter. Well, I haven't cleaned that out actually. You need to clean that out. Where the fluff, there's some fluff in there that I need to get rid of. Very, very easy to carry over to the sink. Open the lid and then you just pour the dirty water out and close the lid. Done. So that's the base of it there. That's where the dirty water, the extracted water and stuff gets sucked in through here. There's a flap on this which you lift up, and then you can connect. I'll take off the hose. It's very simple, just to connect in the hose, twist lock, and then put the, this is the tube for the solution to go through, and then that just fits on and twist lock on there. And then you've got quite a long stretchy hose. You can see the tubes inside coiled up, so it's not too bad. I don't know if you'd be able, don't think you'd be able to do a full flight of stairs, but you certainly can stretch with it. I got this attachment to it, which is just like a standard scrubbing and extractor brush. There is a spin scrub brush on it, but it is somewhere underneath all there, so I didn't bother digging it out. I'm not going to be using that today. So that's the hose. Disconnect the solution and that. Close it down. Now this comes off for cleaning. Very, very easy. The Bissell one, if you had muck and dirt inside it, it was near on impossible to take it off. Well, you couldn't take it off. This is one of the reasons why I bought it, so I could take these parts off and wash them. Then you have the front Solu solution. Oh, sorry. Goes in through there and then up then into that tank. Moving up a bit for the moment, this is the clean water and solution tank. You just push the button that releases it. And there's two tanks inside here. The large capacity tank holds the clean water, and this smaller tank here, that's what holds the solution. So you put your solution in there. What you have to do is just unscrew the tops, fill them up, put it back in, and you can just carry that then to the sink to fill it up, or the tap or wherever to fill it up. And that's the inside of that. I like it because you can see the levels of the water through the parts of the side as well. So on the top here, this is where the spin scrub brush fits. Power button. On this side you have the wash, which is just the standard using water and solution. The rinse, which is just uses water, and the max extract doesn't use any water at all. It just puts all the power through to the extraction of the to extract the water, and you have to push the button here, and that will divert power purely to sucking out the water. So I'll put that back to wash. There we go. On the back we've got a cord hook, a cord, nice long cord on it. There we go. That's where the pipe gets stored. Here we got the rating sticker. So it is a Vax. That's the long barcode number. Model W87DV8. Voltage, frequency, made in the People's Republic of China. And there's a little number there if you need any help. It does not affect your statutory rights. Okay. So on this side you got the max extract button, and then on this side you have the power button. Oh sorry, the release button, the, what do you call it? I don't know, the handle release thing, anyway, to get it going. And finally on the handle there you have the button for that allows the solution to flow through the carpet shampoo. So that's pretty much it. It's nice and easy to clean as well. You can just get a damp cloth and just clean it after you've used it. Now the other reason why I bought this as well, so I'm going to have to turn it upside down. I'll pop you on pause. Now it's a bit mucky, and the main reason I bought it was because of this. I didn't want a brush roll carpet washer. I saw this and thought, wow, that's fantastic, because the brushes go almost straight to the edge. It's not belt driven like a lot of them are. It's actually just uses like a cog system, so they all turn in like a cog system. Quite easy to clean as well. I do need to, once I've washed it, I'll wash this. I think this comes off if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not 100% sure on how to do it, so I'm not going to do it now. So they spin around very, very fast, and with that on it, sucks it up. This is very good, although the bristles on it are a bit soft. I would have thought it would have been better if the bristles had been stiffer, because they just seem tickly rather than sort of like really scrubbing it into it. I'd have thought that the bristles would have been, these bristles on the edge are very stiff. These bristles here are quite soft. So it would have been better to have had this stiffer bristle on the spin script, but it still does a very good job anyway. And again, very easy to clean. So the handle, I don't know why it does that, but it does go straight up like that. Why, I do not know. Flip it back over. Oh, cords, bloody hell. Hate cords. So let's get the front back on it. Let's get the tank back on it. I'm going to leave this out for a moment because I'm going to fill it up. store the hose here. This one-handed. There we go. So that's the hose, nice and neat in there. And next thing we have to do now is fill up the tank. So let's go through to the kitchen and I can fill that up for you. Okay, so I have the clean water tank and solution tank here. I'm going to let the hot water run through. I'm going to take off the stopper. This is for the solution chamber, and I'm going to use some Astonish. I'm not going to use Vax. Oh, don't tell. Now the beauty about this is you can pour in as much as you want, and you won't have to worry about losing any, because you can pour whatever's left over back into the container, back into the bottle. Whereas where the other one, there was one that I had where you actually mix the solution together, so I prefer this one. Pour that in. There we go. To the max fill. That's the solution in there. There is a little hole in here so that the air can come in once the solution's going down. So be careful not to tip it up, because it will leak through that little hole. So let me get the water warm. Take off that. Now the water doesn't, you can't put boiling water into this, it can only be warm. There we go. Just monitor that. That's the max mark. There we go. Pop the lid on. Sealed. Now let's take it to the machine. So this is the tank, now filled up with the clean water and the carpet shampoo. Very easy just to pop it in. Bottom first, slide it in, click, so that is now in the tank. So we're ready to go, it's all plugged in. What I'm going to do now is just make sure that it's set to wash on the side. Then release the foot pedal, switch it on. And because this is a highly stained area, I'm going to keep my finger on the trigger going forward and going back. But I'm just going to do that area over here for you to see. Okay, so what I did was keep my finger on the trigger as I was going back and forth twice. Then I sucked it up, and then I went forward with the trigger on, and then I left it come back, and I kept going on and on and on. So what I'm going to do is do the rest of this patch of carpet. I will speed it up because it will be rather boring. So that's the first part done. I did have to go and empty the tank out because it was full of suds. I think I should have diluted the Astonish solution, so that's what I did. I took out half of the Astonish solution and refilled it with water because it was over foaming. It was foaming too much. Not major, it didn't cause any problems, but it was blocking the extraction, so I've done that. So let's carry on with this section here. Okay, that's that little section and the mat done. Does look it looks pretty amazing, to be honest. I'm well surprised. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over this whole area and I'm going to use the max extract feature. So I'm going to switch this to max extract. Once I got it started, don't push the trigger, just push the pedal. So from what I can gather is that when you push the max extract button and set the setting to it, it seems to increase the power a little bit. So let's move on to the next patch, which is going to be the centerpiece here. So I'm going to reposition the camera. So I'm out of water at the moment. So the water tank is empty. So I'm going to refill it. I'm also going to put a little bit more 50-50 water solution into it and come back. Now the other thing I'm going to do as well, this is the dirty water tank. Whilst I'm in the kitchen, we'll have a look and see if any dirt was extracted. I can't tell, so I think we'll have to take a closer inspection. So I'm back in the kitchen. I'm going to undo the clip, and it's not very good doing this one-handed. And I'm going to pour some of the water into the jug, and let's see what we got. Okay. The truth of the pudding is in the eating. I I don't think I'm going to be wanting to eat that. So yes, let me see if I can come out. As you can see, that has definitely worked. Alright, let me get all this sorted out. Okay, so we're back up and running. I got the tanks done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the max extract for this last area that I did without kicking the camera. Okay, so I've max extracted from this area. The last area I have to clean, which is quite a small area, is just up here. So we're going to do this next. Right, I think I have finally mastered this max extract thing. It's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. So when I got it reclined and I switch it on, the setting is on max extract. If I push the pedal, you should hear the brushes going round. So yeah, the brushes stop and then the power increases. So if you're using max, make sure you have good hearing, because you have to hear that the brushes underneath are not spinning, because then it's not on max. You will hear a distinct change in the tone. It's not very clear, it's not very obvious. There should be some sort of like light on there or something so you exactly know, because they've got max extract on there, so you may as well not be able to switch the brush roller on. You just max extract. Anyway, that's the only sniggle I have with it. So I've only got one tiny little bit left to do now. It's done a heck of a good job, and there was some yucky big stain there as well. That's all gone. So let's just finish off this last bit. So there we are, that's this bit of carpet done in here, and I have to say it has done a very, very, very good job. Like I said, this has been down in here for 7 years, and it's never been washed or whatever. There wasn't much point, but I wanted to do a demo with this to see what would happen with a 7-year-old old carpet, to see how it would bring it up, and it's done a pretty good job. It's really brought the pile up out of it. It was cheap carpet to begin with, so it's not exactly expensive carpet, but it's definitely brought it up. So I do use it occasionally. I'm waiting for new carpets in one of the rooms, but I'm very, very impressed with this machine. It's very easy to use. Its results are just fantastic. I've used it on lighter carpets and darker carpets. It really does work. The carpet is damp, but it's not soaking wet. Apart from the slight confusion over the max extract, I can't recommend this enough. I genuinely cannot recommend it enough. I think it is the best carpet shampooer I've had. Okay, there's only the third one, but for me this has been absolutely amazing. It's fantastic, highly recommended. I bought this a couple of years ago. It's just so easy to use. I just absolutely love it. So once you finish with it, take out the parts. For some reason some foam got in there, I don't know why, but anyway, new solution. It does get wet in there, you have to dry it out to take off all the parts you can. I haven't done a demo using the hose. I'll do another one of that on my car. Just pull off the front, give that a rinse out as well, take all the parts off, dry it off, clean it, leave it all to dry, put it all back together and then store it away again. So I hope you've enjoyed my little demo here of my Vax Dual V Advance. Thank you very much for watching. Any questions, please ask below, comment, subscribe, like. I do this for fun, I enjoy doing it, I love these machines, and thank you very much for watching.